Taiwan film preservers are racing to restore decades-old reels to preserve a chapter of its cinema culture. It was during the mid-1950s to late 1960s when rare Taiwanese-language films known as taiyupian witnessed a boom. Even as Taiwan faced its share of challenges, independent and private producers continued to make the widely watched black and white films. Ranging from popular operas, thrillers, comedies, and romance dramas, there were also Taiwanese versions of international blockbusters such as James Bond and Tarzan. The films resonated with many Taiwanese who had been educated during Japan's colonial rule and were produced quickly with limited budgets to meet booming demand. Well, apart from depicting a Taiwan of that time, the films also captured old Taiwanese dialogue and slangs and have become a valuable record for film researchers and linguists. And now, years later, film preservers are trying to salvage the fragile remnants of a cinema boom that nearly vanished from history. And the story of film hunter Wang Wei and his team haul out aging film reels is a rich example.
Every museum has people who go out to search for artifacts. It's just that the artifacts we look for are related to Taiwanese cinema. That is pretty much the core of our job.
The film collection specialist notes that the film reels are constantly deteriorating, and once they are ruined, they can never be recovered. Wong, who has chased vintage movies for 10 years, works in collaboration with the government-funded TFAI, which has spent nearly 2 decades tracking down surviving reels, many which were lost or left to deteriorate in the island's hot and humid climate. Now this, however, is not a one-man job. Among those helping preserve the film is 86-year-old supplier Wang Qingtin, who began working in showbiz in 1984 and bought a film company 12 years later. Film restorer Wu Longhao is another person who painstakingly repairs damaged reels by hand using tape, a scalpel, and eucalyptus oil.
Today feels quite miraculous to me. This kind of single-story house doesn't actually have air conditioning, and he has kept them here for so many years. It's only because Mr. Wang has constantly been taking his films out to screen and maintain them. Otherwise, in a house like this, it would be extremely difficult to find film reels in such decent condition.
For those unaware, the aging cellulose acetate films are at risk of developing vinegar syndrome, which is a chemical decay that can make film brittle, warped, or sticky, and hence the films must be kept in cold storage before they can be repaired by hand, scanned, and then go through a digital cleanup and correction.